Before the muskets thundered loud, before the flags unfurled, the forest stretched for miles wide across the new world. The French built forts along the streams, the traders met the tribes. The English farms grew east to west where hungry dreams arrived. The Iroquois held balance true, the Hurons found their way. Two empires sought the same rich land, and both refused to sway. Oh, the rivers ran with reasons, and the borders drew their lines. From the Allegheny shadows to the St. Lawrence pines, from Quebec down to Virginia, the cannon sang once more, when Europe's rival kingdoms brought their quarrel to our shore. A young man named George Washington, beneath the forest sky, built for necessity in the rain, prepared to fight or die. The French and Indians struck first, the fury swift and deep, and soon the British Empire woke from its colonial sleep. From the Ohio's fertile valley to the wild northern plain, the powder smoke of empire spread, and none would be the same. Oh, the rivers ran with reasons, and the borders drew their lines. From the Allegheny shadows to the St. Lawrence pines, from Quebec down to Virginia, the cannon sang once more, when Europe's rival kingdoms brought their quarrel to our shore. Braddock marched with scarlet pride, his drums beat loud and long, but Indian scouts and Frenchmen turned his columns into wrong. Ambush in the forest deep, the pride of Britain fell, and whispered through the colonies, we've entered into hell. Yet in the forts and mountain trails, the settlers held their ground, and promised that the flag of red would not again go down. The 7 Years' War was raging from Europe to the sea, as kings and crowns and continents fought for destiny. The French held fast at Louisburg, Montcalm stood proud and tall, but Wolfe would climb the cliffs of night to answer history's call. Advance, he cried, near Quebec's stone walls. The British stormed, the French did fall, and as Montcalm breathed his final plea, the world has changed for you and me. Oh, the rivers ran with reason, and the borders drew their lines. From the Allegheny shadows to the St. Lawrence pines, from Quebec down to Virginia, the cannon sang once more, when Europe's rival kingdoms brought their quarrel to our shore. The war dragged on through frost and flame till peace was signed at last. The Treaty of Paris drew new maps, old empires fading fast. France lost her crown in Canada, her dream beyond the sea. Spain gained lands to westward bound, and Britain claimed victory. But freedom's seeds had found their soil in soldiers young and brave, who fought for kings yet learned to think beyond the name of slave. Oh, the forest sighed with silence, the forts began to fade. The tribes were left divided by the promises betrayed. For the land was won, but hearts were torn, a reckoning begun. The fight had started in the woods, would light the revolution's sun. From empire's ashes rose a dream across that crimson shore. French and Indian War's last breath became the birth of war.